Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm going to be trying to read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Chapter 1. The first part of this is basically the Harry Potter book but online. So I'm going to be trying to read that. And that's the first page, at least. Let's see how it goes. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Chapter 1, the boy who lived. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Private Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. They were the last people you'd expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious because they just didn't hold with such nonsense. Mr. Dursley was the director of a firm called Groening, which made drills. He was a big, beefy man with hardly any neck. Through he did have a very large mustache. Mrs. Dursley was thin and blonde and had nearly twice the usual amount of neck, which came in a very useful as she spent so much of her time crying over garden and spraying on the neighbors. The Bursleys had a small son called Dudley, and in their opinion, there was no final boy anywhere. The Dursleys had everything they wanted, but they also had a sorcerer, and their greatest fear was that somebody would discover it. They didn't think they could bear it if anyone found out about the Potters. Mrs. Potter was Dursley's sister, but they hadn't met for several years. In fact, Miss Dursley proacted. She didn't have a sister because her sister and her good-for-nothing husband were as unearthly-ish as it was possible. To be the Dursleys shouldn't shuddered to think what the neighbors would say if the Potters arrived in the street. The Dursleys know that the Potters had a small son too, but they had never ever seen him. This boy was another good reason for keeping the Potters away. They didn't want Dudley mixing with a child like that. When Mr. and Mrs. Dursley woke up on the Gray Thursday, our story started. There was nothing about the cloudy sky outside to suggest that strange and mysterious serious thing would soon be happening all over the country. Mr. Dursley hummed as he picked out his most boring tie for work, and Mrs. Dudley goes away hiply as she wrestled and screaming Dudley into his high chair. None of them noticed a large tawny owl flutter past the window. At 8:30, Mr. Dursley picked up his brief-ass packed Miss Dursley on the cheek and tried to kiss Dudley goodbye, but missed. Hope you guys enjoyed the first page of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone book. And have a good day.